Welcome back. Welcome home.
Welcome back.
Dave, if I could just have a minute to
Please go
say
ahead.
something.
Go right ahead.
Guys, it's You Are Here, Mike. I just have something I want to talk about today. You know, a little announcement. Yeah. So, I'm planning on, not planning, but I've chosen to retire the title of Mystic Mike.
Wow.
Yeah. You know, I've realized it's not me.
Oh.
It's not truly me, man. I think I was labeled that. And I don't want to hold on to that. So I'm going to own now the label of Hopeful Mike.
Ooh. We're laying it down.
Hold your applause, guys. You can go. You can go. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
Mike.
O'Hagan Career Coaching, guys. Don't be like Mikey. Mikey came out of college, sent a couple, I always forget the word for it. Resumes, applications,
Resumes.
and let's just say that no one called him back.
Nope.
But I was lucky enough to get a job through a friend, and I'm okay. I'm doing okay.
You're
But
doing great.
I don't want you to be like me. I want you to succeed. I want you to win. So I'm going to send you straight to Coach O at O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. He's going to get you right. He's going to do mock interviews with you. He's going to teach you how to answer the right questions. You're going to have to answer questions because it's not just a one-way street.
Yeah.
It's a conversation, right? And if the job's on the line, you got to make sure you're on your A game.
It's a competitive world, dude.
Coach O, dude, he's going to get you right. So go to O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. Anytime Actors Lab, guys.
Take a breath.
Look,
Yeah.
acting, I'm going to say it's a dying art form.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of phonies out there that they're pretending. They think
Austin Butler.
if you think acting is pretending,
Sorry.
let me just tell you, you're wrong. If you want to learn how, that's wrong because it's probably the most important thing.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's an art form, dude, and it's a craft. You got to gather your tool belt.
Mm.
So you got to listen to someone that has been doing this for a long time, and he's got tools for you. He's going to sell you the tool.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Adam Louder in Anytime Actors Lab in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area.
Oh my God, I almost lost you.
I almost died. I ate that brisket. I don't know what happened. But he's in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. And he's got online free consultations. And he's got classes filling up. He does one-on-ones. He does a full class too, right?
Yep.
And look,
It's coming. It's coming.
it's coming. But look, you got to start brushing up. You got to start learning about it. So go to Anytime Actors Lab and win. Patreon.com/You Are Here podcast. Guys.
Give us your money.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
We're gonna need some.
Oh, you want content?
for our podcast?
Oh, you want extra Mikey and Dave?
extra Mikey and Dave?
Dude,
extra Mikey.
Me
and
too.
Dave.
You know where you go? Patreon. We got extra content, guys. It's the best
Extra
way to support us. If you want to
content.
throw a bone at us, if you want to help us out,
Mikey's
it's the best way to do it. Exactly. You can get some of that. I don't know who wants it, but if you want it, it's on there. So Patreon.com/Your Podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
He's here.
Oh, for my.
He's here. He's
I like
smiling
this.
more. He's
I
more
like
happy.
this.
He's feeling life.
Wow.
He's chilling, man.
What brought you to this conclusion, dude? Why are we putting Mystic Mike to bed?
I didn't plan anything for the podcast, so I thought that'd be good.
No, but I like it. Is that how you feel?
No, it is, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. You know, because I feel like, I don't know if it was when we were talking with Carrie, but something about like
Shout out
people.
CB.
CB Speaks. You did a podcast episode. We
Yeah,
gotta
it's
talk about
coming
that.
out, dude. Block Podcast. Check it
Yes.
out if you haven't yet. Block Podcast is awesome.
Heck
CB's
yeah.
a killer.
CB. I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a good name. Just quick.
Mm-hmm.
But of like, you know what? Through life, you do things, and I think through that podcast, I kind of realized that some like labels are put on you,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't really choose them or
That's a
own
great
them.
point.
Like, I want to own my shit.
Own it, dude.
I don't want to just take what other people think.
Yes.
You know, I want to go against that.
I love this, man.
You know, so that's what I thought of, and that's why I want to choose that,
Yeah,
make that
dude.
decision to step forward, make that decision, and I ain't that.
You're a
You know?
patriot, dude.
Dude, give me that flag, man. Come on, man. Pass the love, dude. You know
Here, bro.
why.
Take care of it.
Guys, you know why.
You're a patriot. You're a patriot, baby.
You know why.
That's who you are.
You know why.
That's who you are.
Guys know.
Come on,
It
man.
has nothing to do with
Dude, not
what's going on.
listen.
right?
We're patriots, man. We're patriots, dude. We live here. We were born here. We love the country, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing against anyone. Listen, bro. I'm proud of you. First and foremost.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thanks.
man. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good point, dude. You already are coming.
Let me
out the
just
gate
say-
with a good point.
American flag, the best flag.
Strong flag, man.
Probably the best design.
Strong flag.
Just saying it. Sorry.
Yeah, bro. I love it here. Listen. No, but I was listening to a conversation about like cool, like what's cool. Like when you think
I
of
love that.
when you think of like the coolest, like who's a really cool person, like celebrity or some, like who's cool to
I
you?
think Obama's cool.
Obama's cool.
I think he is.
Why is he cool to you? What are his qualities?
He's a smooth talker. He's got a
Okay.
good voice.
Yeah.
He dresses well.
Okay.
He I don't know. It's just like he has a demeanor. He has a personality that is, it's very like down to earth. I feel like you can like actually speak to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. What like exactly? Like there's qualities about him that he's like.
And he's got a little like he's like, especially like this in situations. It's like he's like, he was the president. You know what I mean? But he's like, let me give you my Spotify playlist. That's cool as fuck. Like I like that.
Okay. Cool.
That's cool for me.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that too.
What about you? It's cool to you.
I was thinking about like what makes people cool. Like a cool person would be like cool. Like what is cool?
First person you think of when you hear cool.
Oh, dude, like Tom Hardy, cool. Like he's like doing jujitsu and boxing and act. He's a great actor and he just smokes cigarettes and rides motorcycles and like is married, like great relationship, like great with pets. Just cool. Just owns his shit.
Yeah.
Like he's not trying to be nothing but himself. And that's, I think, the quality I was thinking about. Like a cool, when I see cool, quote unquote, in the world, I always gravitate towards people who are like, they make me laugh or I'm like moved by them because they're just themselves. They have a point of view. It's strong. They know what they like and they don't like. They're not ashamed of it. They're not. I have a harder time with, and this is something I struggle with for a long time, like trying to fit in any room with any person or any group of people, like to be a chameleon. Like that quality to me, not very cool, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Someone who's cool is like, I don't know. Like I think of like a few friends I have or people that they know what they like or they know what they're about or they just do a thing because they like to do it.
Yeah.
It's confidence. It's like an internal confidence that they're not trying to show it to you.
Yeah.
It's not like for show. I'm living my life this way because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Or I enjoy being sober. Or I enjoy, but it's for me. It's not for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I'm not showing it off.
I think it's definitely a difference though with like, I think younger generations. Like I don't know why. Like I guess this is getting old, maybe. But like now I look at rappers and I'm like, oh, they're not cool at all. Like I do not want any part
Definitely.
of that life. Ever.
Definitely.
Fame and like all this shit. Like
Isn't that funny when you're young?
maybe that's like a loserish way to think, but I don't think. I think I'm on the right track.
When you're young, it's like that's everything.
Yeah. They got chains, dude.
Yeah.
He's wearing Balenci.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
I know, but
it's cotton on your body.
I know.
You know?
But that matters when you're young.
Yeah, it does.
To appear like you're famous or appear.
Yeah. No, you're right though. It's like the cool people now are like people that I just see believe in what they're doing
And they just do it.
and they just do that shit.
I love it.
And they keep their word.
Dude.
You don't have to guess with them.
No.
That's cool as hell.
Yes, dude. The coolest people to me are people who just are always themselves.
Yeah.
And you know it. It's not for show. You know it.
Yeah.
They can't help it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool to me. They say a thing and it's just like, yeah, that's what I think. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking cool, man. I love that. Yeah, I think the closer you get to like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess priorities change as you get older, as you grow up. Your meter for what looks cool or sounds cool or what cool qualities are in people is like, it just shifts. Because I remember, same would be like, oh, that person just, has I don't know, like this many friends, or they have the best car, or what, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that would be what's cool,
Yeah.
but that's not cool to me anymore.
Yeah.
Confidence is cool. Like confidence is
like,
who you
like
are is cool.
in terms of like the car thing, it's like instead of like a brand new like Lamborghini,
Yeah.
I like a old like Bronco,
Dude.
built up.
Dream
Dude built
car.
his own car.
Dream
Like
car.
that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Just buy a car is like okay,
Yeah.
you know,
I
like,
mean, all right. Yeah, sure.
cool, nice.
Yeah.
I'm like that's kind of like a. You know what is? Oh man, this is kind of a cool conversation because what actually is it? Like it feels like it's more like in terms of the car thing. It's like I like that. Like an old car has like a story, has like a
Yeah.
you know you've cared for this thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A new car is just like off the lot, like
Bro.
from a factory.
Did I ever tell you the story about you remind me of something about cool cars and looking a certain way? There was this girl on TikTok.
Yeah.
This is real. This is a real life situation.
Okay.
She
I
got.
feel wrong for wearing this.
You can take it off.
I
It's
should,
okay. Yeah. We're not mocking it. We're not mocking it. It's our
Here,
nation's
you
flag.
take it.
Well, I'm gonna put it. I'll rest it.
Yeah, please lay it down really gently.
I'm gonna put it to bed.
But man, America's the greatest country on earth.
the greatest country.
And if you don't think so, then you can have your own opinion
You're allowed that.
because that's America.
That's America. Hey, so this girl on TikTok, I wish I remembered her name. I never remember names.
Yep.
I'm the worst, and I think I have CTE. I think I've been punched in the head too many times, and I have early.
About a real fight?
No,
Come
just
on.
sparring, just getting beaten up. Girl on TikTok, she has this old car in this video. She's in the middle of nowhere, and like I would say like a Wyoming or somewhere in the Midwest. Plains behind her. Great video, and she's talking about the history of this old car. That's like well kept. That she's kept well, and it's been in her family for like.
You know what kind of car?
I wish I did. Let's say a Bronco.
You're destroying me.
No, but I'm bad at
You're
remembering these
destroying
details.
me,
I know, bro. I'm sorry. It's been over a year. So she has this car. Let's say it's a Chevelle. She has a Chevelle. It's been in her family for 3 generations. Her grandfather got it. He was an engineer. He had his own little shop. And she's telling the story in this one TikTok video of how this car has went and had these meaningful stories through history before she was even born, and how she has it now. And she's like, my grandfather had it. He got it from this guy, and it was like he haggled for it or whatever, got it for a really good price. He renovated it. When he was there was this woman who came, and she was like barefoot, and she had her baby in her hand, and her husband had just left her, and she was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And he's like, take the car. This car helped her like start her life over again. She turned to have a great life, and the kid turned into this beautiful person, whatever. My mother gets the car travels from here to here, it breaks down here. And she's telling all these stories about this vehicle that she's in front of now. And it's so moving. It's a beautiful video. The next thing that happens is, in the video, she says, this is how I got an A24 film, my first A24 feature film.
What?
A24 is buying my story about my car that I have right now. And so everyone's like, dude, this is amazing. Like, story is back. Like, you can have a great story.
Holy shit.
And someone like A24, a huge distribution company, can come along and buy the rights to your story, and like you could develop it with them. It's going to be amazing. She's making videos leading up to like going to New York and like working on the movie and like her script and and it was all staged. It was all her trying to get a distribution deal through A24 by saying that they already signed up. They already agreed to it. And she did like a bunch of these videos and then people online, because everyone's a detective online. They saw little details that she fibbed, and they clocked them, and they started calling her out. And I think she deleted TikTok. It was never real. The dream was a lie. What are your thoughts on that?
Listen, I think it's over.
What's over?
Just everything.
All of it.
I think
From
just,
that one story.
I think just creativity and
Don't say
art in general, like pure, like
it can't be.
like you know what it is? The environment for making art
Is dead.
has turned into. This is so funny. I literally have this shit written down,
Look at you.
like the same topic.
Isn't that funny when you're
I was
here?
trying to put it into words.
It's magic.
And the way you, oh my God.
It's always magic.
Yeah.
Our podcast creates magic.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, man. You see how I did that?
Yeah. I like that.
It's magic here with Mikey
It
and
is.
Davey.
It is.
And you pulled up a seat. Congratulations, magic.
Magic, dude.
Welcome.
I was trying to figure out how to like word this correctly for a long time,
Okay.
but I still can't. But that is like such a perfect example, I think, of what I'm trying to get across. It's just like the environment for art, because art comes from what? Like,
Where
do
does
you-
art come from?
do you think a lot of art comes from like, I want to make money?
No.
That's where I think like pure art comes from. It's like a selfless expression of, you know, whatever
Like-
from inside you.
Wim Wenders.
Yeah.
The film you just watched.
Yeah.
What was it? Good Days, Best Days, something days?
Perfect days.
Perfect Days.
Yeah.
Do you think he cared about money when he was developing the story?
Not at all.
Like putting it all together?
Not at all.
He was trying to tell you something about life the way he sees it. Go ahead.
The environment now is so just like, it's just like infected with like, just, I don't know, just like trying to take advantage of the best parts of
Yeah.
like these artistic forms,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just like, it destroys the, I don't know, it's making the chance for like, you know, if you have a story, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be 10 times harder for people to find that or like reach it or for it to hit, or because people can literally like, you can have a real story and people will be like, oh, I think it might be fake. You know, like that won't happen,
Yeah.
you know? Or even the funniest thing is like when we do clips for, you know, our clients and stuff, and someone's like, yeah, that didn't happen. It's like people just
Just
automatically don't believe
I know.
anything.
Well, how could they? When there's so many, like, when people are throwing things together just to make money.
Yeah.
You get tricked so many
But
times.
I think it's like a really big problem, and I think outside of like art, you know what I mean? Like
For sure.
we can talk about elections and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything. It's like you can't really trust anything anymore.
AI.
There's no way.
Yeah. You know what my wife said today?
What?
She was like, I got a little nervous. I saw people hugging polar bears, and then I realized it was AI. That's what she said to me today. She got tricked in an AI video, and she
Yeah.
said it got weird, like an arm popped out or something. And she
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, it's AI,"
Yeah. Yeah.
but being silly. But
Yeah, dude.
that's my point.
Exactly that. See, like it almost like tricks your mind into like this is a new. We're gonna just like not be able to tell what's real.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
And I don't think a true like story can like exist to thrive to make like a movie and like in that way it's gonna be harder.
Right.
I think.
Right.
I don't know, dude. I don't know how you get away from it. I don't know how you fix it. It's like it's really bleak for me. You know,
It
when
feels
I look
bleak?
at it, it does.
The future of creativity
Yeah.
or being yourself and
Yeah.
being taken
like-
serious.
Because it's like once a lot of the time with movies or music, I feel like once and it's such like a paradox. We're talking about paradoxes. It's like you're trying to make it. You're trying to get some sort of recognition so you could maybe make a living out of this at some point sometimes. You know?
Yeah.
Some artists wanted that. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
it makes sense. If you can make a living off your thing.
For doing what you want.
Influences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once money gets involved, it's over.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. Fair.
Like, and then that creates is like other people see, oh, he's making money off that. He didn't get chosen to make money off this because he like wanted to make money off it. So now you got a million people that are trying to create stuff to make money off it.
Yeah.
And that's soiling the whole well, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
So how out of all that shit, how do you sift through as like someone, I don't know, like investors or some shit. I don't even know if they exist anymore. To like look like if I was them, if I had a shit ton of money, I'm like, how do I know what's real? If I truly cared
Fair.
about shit, like I have no clue.
That's fair.
I have no clue. You know,
Yeah. You have to take a meeting and then you got to use your
like you were
gut.
talking about the Goodwill Hunting. Remember the clip? Like,
Yeah, bro.
had a controversy from us. It's like,
That's so funny you brought that movie because I was thinking about that movie too. But go ahead. That clip.
but yeah,
People
just,
freaked
just
out.
the fact that like that story might not have been true.
Yeah.
You know, about them. What was it? They grew up together. Or
yeah,
they
they
met
were-
at the school. Or
They
something?
grew up. They were young and they were in the same school and
They made that together.
They're coming up as actors. They wrote
Yeah.
that together. Ben Affleck
Yeah.
and Matt Damon.
That was like a
And the theory was
Yeah.
that they didn't write the whole script.
yeah.
there was a ghostwriter from
Yeah.
Hollywood that was hired through the
Yeah, they
Weinstein
created
company.
that story to sell it.
Right. And so, but they
That's
sold
the beginnings.
they sold the story right of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon as young guys from Boston.
Yeah.
Like, look, you can be just like them, man. This is a dream come true.
I mean, I guess then, because that's probably like industry doing that, right?
Well, that's the theory.
So like that's now, instead of like the top heads like doing this shit, now it's like just a random guy in the street doing it.
Fake it till you make
You
it.
know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like everyone, like that just story you just told. It's like
Yeah.
people that have like this, could have this amazing story, but it's fake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if like imagine like you watch the movie, man, and you love your favorite movie, and they tell you it's kind of what happened with Honey Boy. Remember?
oh yeah. You're
Like
right.
when I first saw Honey Boy, it's like you see the movie and like you could tell like if you know Shy and like all this stuff, it's like holy shit, you know what I mean? Like this is such a personal thing.
Yeah.
And I think he literally said he was like, oh, I didn't like, I don't know, something about his father. Like a lot of the stuff didn't happen.
Yeah. He goes, my dad never hit me.
Yeah, it's like that kind of loses something for me
Of course.
a little bit, you know?
This is interesting.
Yeah,
That movie had such an impact on me and like
Yeah, man.
my own life and
a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people.
similar in some ways backgrounds and
Yeah, bro.
relationships with parents, whatever.
Yeah, man.
But because let's say he bent the truth and exaggerated things and did it for a selfish reason, let's say he did
Yeah.
it to get back into a place of fame and fortune and to get back onto the horses. He was in a bad spot in life, and he admitted to that.
Yeah,
Like I'm not calling him out. He said that, those are his words.
yeah.
Because he did that, does that take away from the impact of the film?
Yeah.
For me,
That's
it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I still have my own feelings about it. I can remove him from it,
Yeah.
and I can look at what it does to me, like as a scene to scene, moment to moment story being told
Yeah.
from beginning to end. When he gets, spoiler alert, when he gets on the bike at the end and his father's on his back,
Mhm.
I still cry. It's still like a beautiful fucking release.
Yeah.
It's about forgiving and not continuing a circle of like generational wounds.
Yeah.
And the only way to heal is through forgiveness. And like, that's what you work on. But that doesn't change it for me, the watcher, the viewer.
Yeah.
But I understand how like, if you're the person that made it for the wrong reason, like see like that, he lied to us.
Yeah.
If we're looking at it that way,
Yeah.
his father didn't hit him. He dramatized it in a major way to have that impact on us so that we would pay the money for the ticket and he could get back to a place of like, I'm back, baby.
Mhm.
Does that, like he tricked us in a sense, but did he? Because it still had an impact on a guy like me
Yeah.
and it still does.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's like, I don't know. He's vulnerable enough. He's an artist enough. He's very, and when I watch him work in the acting circumstances,
Yeah.
he's very raw and he's very vulnerable and impulsive, and it's coming out of him. If that's not real, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
So in that aspect, he's always real. The writing of the thing stretched the truth.
Yeah.
So it's almost like contradicts what we're saying.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's like he kind of fibbed.
Yeah.
It was kind of a ploy to get back on top. But it moved me to like tears.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had an impact in my life.
I think it still can have that. Yeah. Like it still hold that, you know, the story is the story.
But
you know what I
it's
mean?
dangerous to say like, go do that, guys. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I
Yeah,
hope that's
yeah.
not what someone listens to and says like, so I can fib and like trick people and like,
Yeah.
that's dangerous, man.
I mean, the story is the story. I get it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and not taking anything away from the story, but
And there was other people working on it that really,
yeah,
Gave
that,
their all
that could
to
be
it.
someone too that like maybe said like, oh, let's do that or something. I don't know.
right.
You never know. But like, I think there is something for not being because that's kind of like, I don't know, in that way, like you're saying, is like maybe they did that so that it was like a marketing tactic or something.
Could be.
To me, like lying for marketing makes me feel I don't like it.
I get
You
it.
know?
I get it.
So I think for some people, but I don't know.
But if we zoom in now too, zoom into the film again, and I'm trying to look at it from a different angle. He didn't lie about everything.
Yeah, yeah,
Like the real reason he had to tell the story was he doesn't have a great relationship with his
yeah,
dad.
yeah,
That's all real.
yeah,
Maybe he wasn't hit this many times or whatever.
Yeah,
And stretch
yeah.
the truth in some ways. but he still felt called to tell that story for some reason in that moment. It could have been tied. It could have been tied to a human selfish thing.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it. Like, I want to get back, man.
Yeah.
I'm kind of fucked. No one's calling me.
Yeah.
Like, I got to write something. I got to get back on top.
That makes sense.
Human. That's a push.
Yeah.
It's a motivation. That's real. But it was tied to a real thing that he was like he went through in his life
that was
he
true.
wants to express.
That makes sense.
And tell a story about forgiveness, about forgiving his father, about healing generational wounds and moving forward in life with a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess it's like a bad probably example for what
it's a
the
great
problem.
example.
Yeah, it's a great example.
It's a great example
for what like because then like that's like the other side of this that I'm not with.
Yes,
is like this
marketing,
like creating a complete story and lying about A24 they reached out, like that shit gets all like crazy.
Dude, people told me that when I was 20. When I said like I want to be an actor, the first thing out of people's mind, fake it till you make it, buddy.
Yeah.
Get a haircut every month, every 2 weeks, like and fake your resume out, like put some shit on it that no one can view, but like you just make a cute name for and say you're a lead on. I don't know. It's like it was always trying to like trick people into thinking you're significant enough to be chosen.
Yeah,
and then you'd be chosen, and then once you get to the top, buddy, that's when you could be yourself. I guess.
Yeah.
Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna lie your whole life until you get to like the pinnacle, and then you're gonna change into being who you are. You're living a lie. But I hear what you're saying about feeling like it's bleak, like the landscape of art, and people presenting themselves online. I thought about it. You watch the election stuff and like how people responded to it and everything, and everyone's allowed to have emotions about whatever. Yeah. Not everybody's happy about what happened, and I get it. I understand. But you see this before it starts, videos, someone putting it up and then having this emotional release. And it's like, you just put that phone up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
What's going on here?
It's a little weird, yeah.
No, I'm watching, I'm like, that's weird.
It's performative a little bit.
It's performative. Yeah. It has a goal. The goal is to like, a part of it is like, I want to get a lot of views and I want people to see how mad I am.
Yeah.
Or upset I am. Instead of just going in your room and crying, you're like, I'm gonna set up this phone and then I'm gonna.
To be devil's advocate, it could be to like share sentiment and like but too. It is like in the darkest times of history, people would protest and stuff like that. It's kind of a form, really stretching the word protesting, but
I like you stretch literally.
I'm stretching it for them, but it's definitely it is weird though. It is a bit performative, but it's like y'all are surprised. I don't know.
I was surprised by the setting. One of them was so funny because it was like set up in such a way, and then it was like go. It was like such an audition. Yeah. It was like an audition.
I want to. The only thing I will say is I feel like one thing. Oh man, I don't know if I want to talk about it. But careful. It's like I'm going to be careful.
Okay.
It's nothing about like choices or anything or views about anything. But I feel like this is still in the ballpark of what we're talking about. It's like posting things online and like creating like narratives and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like if people, is it safe to say that like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people on the left side pay attention to a lot of social media things. And like very like reactive to what, whatever Trump says or whatever people say.
Both sides, dude.
Both sides, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is less of, man, I don't want to talk about it.
It's a tough subject.
I don't want to create. Yeah, I don't want to.
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah, it is touchy. I just find a lot of things that are. I feel like if you look at like what these people say, like like all their tweets in order,
I'm
sure if you looked at all Trump's tweets in order, it'd be kind of crazy. Is that a bad thing to say? You know what I mean?
No, of course.
Like I don't know. That's the only thing I think, and I think that's what people see, and they're like, "Holy shit, no one else is seeing this." But I feel like a lot of people don't care if it's crazy,
dude. Of course,
yeah.
It's like the state of things was a little crazy, in the world, in our country, and the majority of the country said.
I think it's to me. I just think it's weird because I think it's such a change in times
That's
Where it's like back in the day, it was more about like, I mean, as you had less social media, you weren't reading everyone's thoughts all the time.
100%.
You would be hearing what people were saying
Yes.
on the TV.
Yes, that's all you
and
had.
putting things together.
That's right.
You know, but now it's like, you know, a lot of time maybe back then people miss shit. You know what I mean? Like makes
Fair.
sense. You can't
Totally.
catch the debate or the
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But now like you can go back and see everything that's
You
happening.
can see it all.
So like now we're in this weird new landscape of like how like everything they've done is so like now like magnified. You can look at it all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything they've said,
Yep.
everything they've done, it's been recorded. It's been you can look it up. You know what I mean?
You said magnified or magnified?
I said megafied.
Got him.
This is weird. It's weird.
No, it's
You know?
you're right. It's a different time,
Yeah.
and the landscape's changed. And I think because of that, it's way more volatile. I think when I'm old enough to know that when I was younger in the 90s, like I could somewhat remember people didn't talk about politics at dinner tables, and they
Yeah.
didn't. My own family wouldn't be like, I would
Really?
poke at my
I
grandparents.
thought that was like the thing during the holidays. That's when everyone would talk.
My thing, what I grew up in, was like nobody talked about it,
Yeah.
or if someone did, like my father would be like, "Oh, I voted for this person." If this person gets in, they're crazy.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't go to a restaurant or you wouldn't go hit the street and people would be like screaming at each other over politics. Like
Yeah.
it seemed like, and I could be wrong because I was a kid, it seemed like whoever you chose to vote for was your choice, and
Yeah.
that's what democracy is. And people have their feelings about it one way or the other, which they always have, but it was never a point where it was like, oh, they're them and we're them. Like it wasn't socially and outwardly like tribal.
I think
in
it
my
kind of
opinion.
was, man.
Maybe I
I think
just
for a
didn't see
long. I remember during. I was very young. I don't know why. During. I don't know. I always remember it was like the Democrat Republican like divide was always so like just like that. But I think it was just less like
volatile.
yeah, just like very it's super fucking explosive now.
Yeah,
man. It's
it
just
kind
like holy
honestly,
shit.
when I'll give you my honest opinion of what I'm seeing now and like how I'm feeling about it, it kind of sucks. Like,
Yeah.
it sucks to, I don't know. You have a democratic like country where we have the power to go out and have our voice heard and
Yeah.
put in one ballot, right? And just say, this is the policy I kind of agree with more than the other one.
Yeah.
And you do that, and a whole nation of people does that. A result comes out, and then it's like, I don't know. I'm just seeing so much like hate, just like pure fucking hate for
Yeah.
people you don't know, and like a majority of people you don't know. You know what I mean? Like you can't see all their faces. You can't. You don't
Yeah.
know them all, and
Yeah.
it just it's so angry. Like I don't know how to describe it other than that. It just seems so angry. So it kind of like sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it just gives me like a bad taste in my mouth for like, I don't know, for the way things are. I guess I don't know. I just wish like you went to the ballot box. You had some idea. You listened to the as best you could both
Yeah.
sides. You said, "Oh, I kind of agree with this because of who I am and what I believe, and this and I don't agree with this so much, but I'm looking at it. And I agree with 3 of these things, but I only agree with 2 of these things. So I'm going to go with this."
Yeah.
And then it was, business as usual. And it was like a holiday. You just election day, yay! Everyone gets out, gets their voice heard. Someone's elected, and we move forward with the next 4 years. And then guess what? It's 4 years, and then we move forward again.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to like what happens
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But also, I think you just got to be careful about like, I don't know, bro. I can't like. I have my beliefs and things. If I don't know, like, let's say I don't like who's elected Donald Trump right now. Let's just say that.
Don't you fucking
And you were like, well, I voted for Donald Trump. I just don't think I'd be like,
Yeah,
you're a fucking idiot.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would disown you, man.
That sucks.
Yeah, we can't live in a world like that. But I'll speak for myself. I do believe that was a thing started because of Trump.
Because of how wild he is.
No, I think because of like not accepting still not accepting the election.
From
2020.
yeah.
I think I don't know. I think it's not crazy to say that caused some like
Fair point.
not being able to agree. You know?
seems like the stakes are
Yeah.
so fucking high.
Yeah, I don't think they are. Because like a lot of the time, dude, it's
I don't know.
it's gonna be very similar to the past for you. Not look.
Some things will change, but
Some
like,
things will change, but there's not that much drastic change.
they can
man.
do in 4
There
years,
really
right?
isn't.
Yeah, I
There
don't
really
know.
isn't.
I don't know. And I'm just
You know what's the biggest change we
Just
had in
one
the
dude.
past 10 years? COVID happened. That was the biggest change.
that changed everything.
Let's say that's probably the biggest change that's ever happened.
Yeah, that was just a act of God, as they say.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would be God doing that, but
If God's name was China.
oh, and that's the clip. And that's demonetized forever. Never making a dime on this thing.
Damn.
And it's good. It's not our intention.
You know, if you say China, your whole channel gets deleted.
Does it?
Yeah.
They what do they call it?
Deplatform.
Deplatform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Thanks, Mike. Good thing we weren't trying to make money on this. We just do it because we love to do it.
Yeah, and that's why the people fucking love us. Man.
Yeah, bro.
And that's
keeps it
the
real.
truth.
Realest
man.
podcast in the game. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
I will
tell
say,
your
dude,
mom.
I'm gonna bring it back. That's
Bring
why
it
I'm.
back, buddy.
That's why I'm hopeful, Mike. Too. I'm gonna be hopeful. Whatever decision is made for the future, that things are gonna work out, man.
Yeah.
Because, like we said before, if we all come together and figure shit out, we'll make it happen.
Absolutely.
You know. So I think more people need a little bit of that. Just think about. You know, it's not the end of the world. You're going back to your 9 to 5, and
That's it. We all are, man. We all go back to it, and we just got to pick up our bootstraps
Yeah.
and keep moving forward.
yeah, man.
Get on your Harleys and fucking
When
ride
someone
out.
says bootstraps, I start picking them up, man.
Dude, Thanksgiving's coming around. What's the favorite meal on Thanksgiving? Like let's say you got the whole spread, the whole American spread.
I got to be real, man.
Keep it real, bro. What's on the plate?
There's something about. Now we got to be very specific here.
Yes.
I don't know why, but like a good stuffing.
You're so right.
That's fucking.
You're so
Let's
right.
go, dude.
How about
So we're
this?
on the same page.
How about this? 5 items on the plate you get.
Yeah.
Let's rank them 5 to 1.
Yeah, I like that.
So let's start with your 5.
Oh, are we doing like the best of? Like it's the best version of it.
Starting from 5 is the lowest, the lowest of the best.
So like the best turkey made.
be-
The best.
Yeah.
stuffing made.
Let's
Okay.
just say best of it. At 5, what do you got? Or how about I say? Okay, how about this? I'll say some items.
Yeah.
You say if they're in the top 5, and if they are,
Okay.
where are they in your top 5?
Okay.
Turkey.
3.
Okay.
I'll go 3.
Stuffing.
Number 1.
I love it.
That's 1.
Cranberry sauce.
5. That's not on the list. You can't make that.
Sweet potato casserole.
I think that's a 4.
I love it.
I'm into it.
Buttered roll.
Dude.
I'm just.
All right.
That's just best
We
of the
gotta-
best. Best of the best. Best of the best. No, wait, is
Buttered roll.
it on the plate or not?
Buttered roll.
Is it on the
Dave,
plate or not?
Dave.
Is it on the
I'm
plate?
calling you out because I've been called out so much.
No.
Buttered roll.
Yeah,
huh?
man.
You mean a Monday morning? Any time of the year?
No, like a fresh biscuit, man.
You didn't say that.
A biscuit.
See how it feels when
That's what
you
I
get
meant.
thoughts put in your brain.
That's what I meant.
No
them on
buttered
the
roll.
table.
No
What's on the
buttered-
table?
No buttered roll. No buttered roll.
No buttered roll. Okay. What else is
You're
there?
running out.
No.
Green beans.
Green beans.
If you get a good green bean, do 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you have right now stuffing at 1.
Yeah.
You have nothing at 2.
Yeah.
You have turkey at 3.
I need something for 2.
You have cranberry. No, you didn't have cranberry sauce. Sweet potato casserole 4. Green bean 5. What's at 2? What did I
I
miss?
feel like I'm missing something. I don't know.
What did we miss? That means you got to put a biscuit at 2.
No, I'm not doing that. There's no way. That's not all Thanksgiving food.
What else is there on the table?
Oh, what is it? Like some sort of salad or something?
Like a ham?
No. If
I
people
don't
are
think-
getting
that's
there's
haram, dude.
big hams like that. I
Like
don't
a
like.
spiral ham.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I never liked it
You know?
either. I don't like a flabby piece of like ham.
and it's thick.
Ugh.
Oh,
That's a
they
bottom.
put like that glaze on it.
Oh, like a sweet
It's not
something on
good.
it.
It's not good.
God, guys, for the love of God, let that go. Let those hams be.
Oh man, no, there's no way. Thanksgiving food.
You're pulling it up.
Pulling this shit up.
Dude, I'm telling you, we went through it all. What else am I missing? Corn?
Oh, I fuck with corn.
No.
I love
Corn's on the top 5?
I love freaking corn.
Bro, not corn.
Let's see here. What do we got here?
What is that?
Oh god.
What is that? The sweet potato casserole is definitely on the top 5.
Yeah, none of that ham.
Okay. So, yeah, what do we miss then?
I don't know.
We don't have 5 items we want on our Thanksgiving.
Is that all we have at Thanksgiving?
Okay, so what's on there? What's on there?
It's gonna be so anticlimactic. Just like good ass roasted potatoes.
Period. Good ass. Period.
Roasted potatoes.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
So out of those,
You
five,
haven't had them. You haven't had them.
out of those 5,
You haven't had them. You know what you do? You put them on a tray and you put them in the oven and you go and you bake them and then you're like, oh, these are all right.
we have turkey, we have stuffing, we have sweet potato casserole, we have
No.
what? No.
Oh, I thought you were doing my order.
No.
Oh.
I have 3 here so far.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep green beans in the top 5?
Cauliflower.
You're not. Listen to me.
Okay.
Sweet potato casserole, green beans is staying in the top 5,
Yeah.
and a biscuit.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your 5?
Mac and cheese 5.
Oh, see?
Wait, now I got it. I just remembered. Brussels sprouts.
Oh my gosh. dude.
Brussels sprouts.
This is a whack. All right. So
5 Brussels sprouts.
5 is at the Brussels sprout. So 1
You don't
is.
like Brussels sprouts?
I love Brussels sprouts, but if it's Thanksgiving, I'm not eating freaking Brussels sprouts.
Are you
dude.
crazy? That's when
No,
you eat
I'm
them.
not eating. What?
Look what it says. This is the top 50.
Brussels sprout
Top
casserole.
50. Top 50
Okay.
Thanksgiving recipes.
Okay, man. I'm listening.
Number 1.
What? Mix. What is that?
Maple cranberry baked brie.
Who's eating that shit? Martha Stewart?
You know what, dude? You got to live a little, man.
Dude, get out of here.
Green bean casserole at 2.
Okay.
Mashed potato casserole. All right, guys.
Dude, I must have grown up in. Where did I grow up?
I don't know. Elmwood Park.
Never
bro.
had this stuff, man. What is this?
Brussels sprouts for sure. Sweet
None of
potato
this-
casserole.
So
for
that's
sure.
up there. Sweet potato
Pear
casserole.
salad I've had. Turkey leg, okay. Pumpkin pie.
Oh.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry. I'm sorry. I really don't.
You're not American, dude.
And gravy? You'd put gravy at 1.
Gravy's way up there.
Really?
It has to.
You're
If there's a
whack,
turkey
bro.
without, you would eat turkey without gravy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
I'm kidding.
You're crazy. What is this cranberry brie pull apart?
Stuffed mushrooms we always do on Thanksgiving. And
We
they,
never do that.
you know what? Fuck. Oh my goodness.
What's your plate?
Oh my goodness. I forgot about the stuffed mushrooms. I thought that wasn't like a common thing.
Mike, we're in charge. You choose what's on your plate.
I'm talking about
This is on the plate.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
Homemade mac
But
and cheese.
I never had that growing up.
But you get to choose this Thanksgiving.
I know, but I haven't. When I think of Thanksgiving, I think of like my family Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know what I
Makes
mean?
sense. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like I'm picking those things,
items.
you know?
Fair.
So I can't. All right, we're back. All right. What do I have at number 1? Shit.
It's stuffing.
Stuffing.
Yeah.
All right, stuffing. Shit, dude,
It's
this
your
is
plate.
so hard.
Close your eyes and imagine the plate.
I gotta be real. The stuffed mushrooms my mom made, crazy,
Really?
crazy,
Never had a great stuffed mushroom, bro.
crazy.
Or a stuffed pepper.
Crab meat,
Oh, I love crab meat.
sausage,
Oh, I can't have that.
dude.
Damn.
I'm not gonna have it for a long time.
Come on, Mom.
Not gonna have it for a long time.
Mom, come make these.
It's my fault. I haven't visited. Stuffed mushrooms at 2.
Stuffing, stuffed
Sorry,
mushrooms.
stuffed mushrooms at
A lot
2.
of stuff. A lot of stuff.
I like stuffing. I like
Ah,
stuff.
Don't look me in the eye and say you like stuffing.
Hey, dude, you like
Yeah.
stuffing?
Not like that. When you're looking at
You
me
look like
that.
you like you like it.
All
All right.
You're about to say it.
I'm good. Okay, let's just scroll. Okay,
Can I say
what about
more
you? You
people
go,
came up to me?
You go ahead. You go ahead.
More people came up to me
No, they didn't.
about that. Yeah.
No, they.
Dude, I'm
Who?
telling you,
Who?
Can I say this?
Yes, say it. When have I told you no for anything?
Mike, this has become something that's bigger than us. It's in our world, people we know and people we don't are speaking about you and me and the put you on the table incident. It's the incident now. Pecan pie is number one pie
I gotta say.
on Thanksgiving. Number one pie
Yeah.
is pecan pie.
Pecan is actually like my favorite.
It's my
one of my
favorite
things
pie.
in the world. I gotta be real though. I've made pecan pie before.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be eating pecan pie.
Is it like lard? Is it just all lard?
It's literally just sugar.
It's the best
It's
pie.
just like that. The whole stuffing, Dave.
Is sugar.
It's just sugar and walnuts
It's the best.
and pecans. I mean, not walnuts.
How does it stay like firm and like
Corn syrup,
it firms it up?
sugar, aka sugar. Oh, there's 5 types of sugar in the world. Put them all in.
I love it.
It's so good.
It's diabetes on
Oh.
Thanksgiving, man.
Oh, and you better give me that ice cream on top.
Oh,
This is getting me like riled up.
I know, man. Cornbread.
I wish my family made cornbread.
I love cornbread.
I gotta go to Texas.
Cornbread with like a butter with a cinnamon sugar butter, stuffed turkey breast. Stop stuffing everything.
What about you? What else for you?
I'm gonna keep it simple, but I'm gonna go with the best of the best, which I think everyone would agree on. You got to get the turkey with the gravy. Number one,
Yeah.
you need that.
That has to be like a given, right?
That's a given. You
Yeah.
need if it's turkey and mashed
I'm
potatoes.
gonna eat plain turkey.
No. You need the gravy. So that's one. 2 is stuffing. A great stuffing is essential on every Thanksgiving plate.
Oh, hold up. I got to make this. Pecan pie cheesecake. It's over. I'm making that this fucking Thanksgiving.
Can I have some?
Excuse my French. I will. I'll give you some. I'll make you a small one.
Make it big. Let's make it a big one. So stuffing, turkey. I'm gonna say mac and cheese has got to be on the plate if it's there.
Yeah.
On my plate.
What am I looking at?
Man, I want.
mini pie cakins.
I'm gonna skip the bread, the biscuit. I'm gonna hit up a.
Yeah, of course you're skipping the bread, dude.
Wait, so I
Are you
said.
crazy.
What did I say? I said turkey. I said
Turkey's number
stuffing.
one.
It's got to be. It's got to be there.
You're whack.
It's stuffing then turkey, but they're both on the plate. I gotta get them. Oh, mac and cheese. I gotta get a mashed potato,
That's true. Yeah.
and then I gotta get sweet potato casserole, and that's my plate.
Mm.
And I feel good about that.
Mm.
I feel confident in that choice.
That's good. Yeah.
I'm set with that. No
Something
greens.
that-
Not a green.
Yeah.
Not a green.
I like the greens.
That's my Donald.
I like a green.
No greens. We don't like greens. We've
We don't
never
like-
liked greens.
We don't like them. Get them out of here. No green.
Elon said no greens, so there's going to be no greens.
Have a good Trump, dude. You do a
What can I
good
say,
Trump,
bro? What can I
man.
say, dog?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Elon, he said no greens. So I'll never have a green again.
Greens are a train wreck. Get them out. We're gonna get them out. You're fired.
Kamala wants to give the kids more greens. I say no more greens.
It's pretty good, right?
Did you have a
It's pretty
good? You do a good Trump,
Yeah,
man.
man. Yeah.
Yo, my theory is you're a comedic genius, and you're not trying, and it just you are. I really feel that way,
Oh,
man.
thank you, man. I appreciate that.
When the put you on the table thing came out, it like I swear it like clicked. I was
Come on, man.
like, holy shit,
That's
it's so
what made
funny.
you think.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And now you're doing a Trump like you've done it for a while. Like
You know Trump's put people on tables.
oh yeah, for sure, dude. Oh my god. Think about that. Oh,
I did have remember I was telling you about that Trump joke?
no.
You know? Guys, let me say it here.
What do you say, guys?
Guys, let me tell
Guys,
you.
bring him
Let
in.
me
Bring
tell
him
you.
in. Bring him in. Guys, hold on.
I think Trump
Yeah.
is gay.
Dude.
Yeah.
He could be.
I think
What's
he's-
it- why?
He
Why?
is shown, and I think it's awesome for him
Okay.
because he's probably the best gay out there without being gay. He's at rallies. He's motioning the mic. He's going down on the mic. Right? You saw that.
No,
You didn't see that?
I don't think so.
Dude, this is what I love is whenever I talk to people that are voting for Trump, I show them these things, and oh my god, the funniest thing. I hope my mom and dad don't get mad. I got home from work. And I saw them watching the news, and
Oh no.
and the clip came up of Trump talking about Arnold Palmer.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear that?
Having a big piece.
That's
He had
gay.
the biggest
That's
piece.
gay activity.
He said, I wasn't going to say it, but I got to say it or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, he just said it. He's out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
And he was like, I love the way he says it too. He's like, and Arnold Palmer, he came out the locker room and it was big. Just like, okay. And I love it because my parents, I got home and I walk in my room and all I hear is, what is this? And they changed the channel. Dude, the funniest thing in the world. I'm like, now you guys see. Now you see it.
They were like, turn it off, honey.
Yeah, they're like,
Jeez.
what is this? It was so funny. And I'm just sitting there like in my room, like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh,
And let's not forget the
dude.
jerkin. You call that the
You
jerkin?
turned it into a jerkin? The jerkins. Whew. I see your points, and they're fair points,
Yeah.
man. And that's
And I think he loves fashion shows, I've heard.
he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beauty pageants.
Wow.
I think it's good. I love too the recent stuff that's like him and Biden are like going for dinner and everyone's making it out as like a love story.
Dude, what a
And they're making, like those edits they do for like Edward Cullen
Yes.
and like all this shit and like
yes, dude.
all the pretty boys.
Yeah.
They did one for like between Trump and Biden. And they're like at the debates they're like looking at each other like
Oh yeah. And the music's in
they
the
get
back
like a
of it.
little like
Yeah, a little nervous.
it's so good,
a little
man.
coy.
So good.
Man, dude, that would be a shock. Imagine
And
it
let's
came
let's
out.
just give some credit to Biden for that one video he had where he puts the Trump hat on.
Dude, what was that?
That was the funniest video in the fucking world because he
Dude.
knows
You think he knew what he's doing?
100%.
So what was he doing?
What do you mean?
Why did he do that?
Because guys,
To mock him?
no,
I don't know.
he doesn't care.
He's like, I'm out.
guys, you don't believe that he actually doesn't care about like any of this shit.
Who?
Biden, like I don't think he's like fucking 80 something.
I don't
He's
know.
Gonna die.
I don't know. I guess yeah. He's like,
Dude,
fuck it.
you have to watch that and actually legit like
I'll watch.
because there's people that like Trump supporters in the room. It's like it's this whole thing like you can't be next to a Trump supporter. It's Biden next to a guy with a Trump hat. It's like what's gonna happen? And he's like, and the guy like and Biden like calls it out, and Biden's like, hey, give me that hat. He's like, and he goes like this. He goes like he takes off his other hat. He's like. And he puts it on like as a joke, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, he's not taking it too serious.
I
He's
love it.
fun.
Yeah, that's
man.
how you're supposed to be.
Yes, dude.
I love it. I that's what I love. I love that kind of shit. That's cool to me.
That is cool, bro.
You know,
That is cool. Biden's
when he
cool
like
for that.
he does it, he like you could tell his mind is moving so slow. He thought of that for like a good 5 minutes, and he's slow. He's just like
Dude, that's so fun.
he's like I did it. He's like, look, I did it. It's so good. I'm telling you, rewatch that. It's so funny.
Why did I find
And,
this so funny?
and it's all. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. Biden has some really funny moments. He does. And in one of the debates, like they did the edit, and they like clip in like things they say, and it was like Trump was like, I don't know what he's talking about, and then Biden's like, I told you I played golf with you many times.
Oh yeah.
And they cut it so it's just
Yeah.
that.
He's like, yeah, buddy.
Well, he said like if you carry your bag, and it's like, damn, they're like buddies, man.
I seen
I love it.
dude. There was
I gotta
something-
show you a video. It's
There was
funny
some
as hell.
video where this was I think 2016 debates or 2020 debates, but it was when Trump was running the first time I think so it had to be 2016 for the presidential for the Republican candidate. So he's got all the Republicans up there, and like you remember Jeb Bush?
Yeah.
It's like George Bush's
Yeah,
brother. He's like more straight laced and whatever. He's up
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and they're next to each other. And he says some joke about Trump, like he's like, that was real sensitive, Trump, and like the whole crowd starts laughing, right?
Yeah.
He's like, Trump is like, yeah, no. He's like, that's a good one, you know, and he's laughing, and he puts his hand out like this to Jeb, and Jeb goes to slap it, but he goes like with like 90 pounds of force into the slap, like he's like, I fucking hate you, and like slapped the hand.
Oh my god.
Like Trump's hand with the handshake. It's the most like
Oh my god.
passive aggressive slap like handshake.
Oh.
Dude, when you see it, it's hysterical.
Jesus.
He let all his fury out.
Oh my god.
He had to be all like politically correct, and then he
Yeah.
like let it out with this fucking slap on Trump's hand.
Ugh.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Politics are insane.
I like this stuff though. I love the.
Oh, you gotta
fucking just
laugh. You
The
gotta
little,
laugh.
just it's so
You
good.
gotta laugh, bro. People are so creative with the edits and stuff.
Oh
It's
my god.
the internet.
I gotta
always
show you
wins.
this one that's just oh my goodness. It's the best thing I've seen in my life. It's man, I wish I could just show it now, but it's on my phone. But it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SNL did a skit where they were like, it was really serious. They open up the show and they're like, you know, results of the whatever. And, you know, I know the country's in a tough spot right now or whatever. And they're like, but we just want to say, like, Trump, you know, all of us here, like, we've always been with you, bro. Like, we've always backed you. It's like,
Okay, that's
like,
funny.
dude, we've been there the whole time. Like, we
Yeah,
were always
bro.
riding with you, dog. We knew you'd get
Dude,
it. It's funny.
I love Republica.
Republican. Dude, we always knew you'd get it, dog. We were always riding with you, man. We always said it's
Yeah,
Trump,
dude.
it's Trump, baby.
Of course.
Man, I'm so happy it's over.
Yo.
I'm just get to move on.
Yes.
Right?
I was waiting
I felt like it was
man.
going on forever, dude.
I gotta be real, man. It's just like this time I think is the most I've ever tried to like really keep up with everything.
Dude, you said to me,
Oh no, what I say?
it's like the night of the election or the day after. You go, you said, I'm done with politics, I think. Or I'm done talking about politics. You're like, I'm done. Like, just period. There was nothing else. There was no follow up. You're just like, I'm out. It's over. Like, leave me alone.
I just need the peace, man.
Yeah,
I do.
and I do too, bro.
Yeah.
And we're moving on.
Yeah.
We gotta laugh, or that's it.
Yeah. It makes me I think to conclude that, I think it just makes me feel like we really can't find equal ground or like fair ground for both sides. And that's what makes me sad, you know? And I think that's not the right way. And
No.
I'm a proponent in, you know, you gotta set your differences aside and like try to figure some shit out.
Yeah, man.
Because that's the side, like what we have, you know what I mean? In America. You
Yeah.
have the two party kind of thing. And yeah, that is America politicals.
Moving on. Segment.
Here's a final question for you, man.
Hey, let's do it, buddy.
How important do you think art plays a role in guiding generations?
Oh, major role. One story, one piece of art, one song, or a few of them could change the direction of a whole generation of people.
Mm.
There was like remember the hippie movement, the free love movement,
Yeah.
and it was these kids were growing up in houses that were like very religious, and there was no rock and roll, and there was no free love thing, like that didn't exist. And then 70s came around, and these musicians started taking drugs and like experimenting, and free love for everybody, and just be yourself, and
Woodstock.
and then that pops up. So that was like that was a moment, and it changed a generation of people's lives.
It's a great example.
They were able to express themselves as individuals instead of like kind of follow the leader of their household.
Yeah.
It changed everything for them in the course of their family.
Man, I wonder like what that must have, like what the environment must have been like to like create just a movement that's about kind of like, I don't know, it's interesting to think about. It's just like free, like you said, free love.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like what was really like, how hard was it for those people?
It was probably a lot of stifling how you felt about
Yeah.
things, and feeling like you can't be yourself, and
Yeah.
you can't express yourself, and you're just going to end up doing a thing you don't want to do for the rest of your life, and that's going to be your life. And there was like this avenue opened up because of music and because of film, and people started to see like, well, there could be more. I don't have to live in this suburb the rest of my life, or this city, or I could do I can go travel and like express myself and play music or smoke a joint. Like, you know, like it was like unheard of, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was like shocking.
Yeah.
And the families were like, what the fuck are these kids doing? But all to say, yes. Like, and I think to like go further, because I get to places sometimes where I feel like, what's the point of my voice? Like, why am I so special? Like, it's narcissistic for me to even think like I should share my opinion or dig around and like journal about something and then like tell a story about it. Or I have a point of view on life that I think, because it all comes from like, oh, I have this feeling like I want to get it out because I think nobody's got eyes on it. Like, I want you to see this. I want you to like, I want you to feel a little different about life. I want you to see I'm struggling with this, or I want you to, do you too? Like, things could be different here. Like, we could talk about death openly. Like, that's kind of scary to talk about. Like, we can talk about forgiveness and we could talk about generational wounds. We could get our eyes on it. We could get ahead of it now. We could change it so that our kids don't have to deal with what we dealt with. You know, that fire, like that desire to express it. Sometimes you can get stifled by like what you see around you or your circumstance sometimes. Like I could get in my head about it and not do anything. Be like, I don't deserve, what's the point? And I think it's important, if you feel like you've got that voice, like we've all got a voice. We've all got something inside us that's saying like, this is important, man. Like, my heart is fixed on this thing that I keep feeling. Now I'm this vessel. How do I get it out? To like foster it, to nurture it, to try to pull it out of you slowly, to put words to it, to put sounds to it, to dress it up in something that you could show it to the world, and you could change like one life. You can get them on a path of like, I felt that too. And I was kind of close to like calling it a day. I was afraid to like wake up the next day, but because I saw your thing, I had a like a revolutionary like thought about my whole existence. I was able to forgive, or I was able to put to bed like a thing I couldn't get over. I was able to feel hopeful, man. How important is hope?
Yeah.
We were just talking about that with Carrie. How important is hope, dude? You know, we're talking about like feeling like butterflies, like feeling hopeful about a future, feeling like hopeful about a relationship, hopeful about a project, hopeful about your family, your career, whatever it is, like, but in your existence, like feeling hope as an individual. And you could become hopeless if like you don't foster that stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, and as an artist, if you feel it like, and you have a way to get it out, I encourage you to like, your voice matters. And just keep telling yourself your voice matters, because it does. That's not a lie. It's not cheesy, and it's real. You have an expression, only you can do it. You're one of one. You're the only person here that's ever been made like you. The only one. So you're special and you're significant. And so your voice and your behavior and whatever you can bring to the table is important, and it needs to be shared. Like if you want to see anything kind of adjust or shift or whatever. But like, if you withhold it, we lose out. We miss out on something that could maybe color our lives in a better way. You know? Yes, art's important for like to change it. Of course, dude. So important. In my opinion. Yeah, I wouldn't be who I am now without like books and stories and movies and music. I'd be different, dude. And definitely, who knows if I'd be here?
Yeah. That's what I think about too.
Right? Like with the hope thing, like who knows?
Yeah. It's probably the most hope I get is from the things I love like that.
Yeah.
Like the artistic things.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a lot of things I think I find in life that like are able to, yeah, like if you don't have that, then I feel like it's like this different part of like you as a person that can't be reached without art.
Yes.
You know, like I don't know, what else can you do?
Yeah.
Maybe it's similar to like when you're on a run, or you stop and like look at the beauty and what's around you, that kind of thing. But that's like think art is like that times a million, you know?
Yeah.
Just someone thought of this because they felt a way or went through something, so that they want to share that to hopefully be less alone, and someone else feels it, and that transfers, and then the world's a kind of a better place.
Mhm.
It's crazy,
Yeah, dude.
you know?
Yeah.
So thank God for art.
Thank God for art, man. Thank God for art. You have a gift, you got to share it.
Yeah.
You got something in you, it's worth getting it out.
100%.
Thank you for art. Thanks for all the artists that came before us that left us with something that are gone, but they changed our lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe everyone's an artist, man. Everyone's got something.
Me too.
Every
Me too.
one of us.
I was about to say.
Every one of us.
So many people I know that like out of like just drawing things. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Like, what are you doing?
Dude, I couldn't draw
I need more of that. Oh, me too.
a face.
I'm terrible.
I can't draw nothing.
So bad.
I know, bro. At that, I can't.
I don't know what it is. It's just
My dad's really good with that, actually.
really,
He growing up, he had like a art book,
really.
and he was like he would sketch
What?
things. He was excellent, like sketch. Yeah, excellent. But that's what I mean. Just like a gift,
Man,
just a gift, dude. Crazy.
wow.
Yeah.
My mom actually, yeah, would
Same?
draw,
Yeah.
yeah,
Artist.
yeah.
Um,
You got any last words, Dave?
dude, favorite artist right now? Any favorite artists
Favorite artist right now?
or pieces of work that are moving you?
I think I watched The Twilight.
What was that experience like, man? Great
Man.
movie, right? Top 10
It's kind of a top 10, dude, for the wrong reasons.
for the wrong
maybe.
reasons.
But
You're Team Edward.
I never, you know what's weird when you hear something? I was always one to, when the popular thing came out,
You were like,
I said, no,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm going to go listen to,
You were punk rock.
I'm going to go listen to the beat tape of Mad Lib,
You were such a
you know,
such a
I was
against
like,
the grain
that
kind of
shit
guy.
sucks, man.
Facebook.
You guys don't know beat number 5 on tape 3. That was me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
I wouldn't push it on anyone. I wouldn't.
No, I love that.
Yeah. But oh, man. Like I always heard about that movie, and I always like
Twilight.
I would always imagine what it could possibly be like.
Yeah, yeah.
I could not, out of all the things I've thought of, it was not that. It was so different. And it was entertaining as hell.
It is, right?
It really is.
Just for
dude.
the craziness of it all.
It
And the like silliness of it
I
all.
can't believe that this was like,
You know how
Made.
you know how big it was?
yeah.
Do you
No, I
remember?
remember.
It was
I do.
huge, dude.
I remember. I do.
God.
So all I have to say is after movie 1, I'm Team Edward because I don't know anything about Jacob.
Yeah. You got to watch 2 and 3.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch them all.
Is it 3 or 4? 3 or 4 of them.
I think it's 5.
Is there 5?
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I forgot. Oh,
It's a
because
lot.
one's 2 parts.
That's a lot. That's
a
also
ton.
cool that it's like more than
Stretched
just
out
one
like
movie.
that.
That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's fun, like Harry Potter.
The visual effects are absolutely amazing.
How about when they glitter in the sun?
Oh, we can go on about this for a long
I
time,
know,
but
man.
it's late. But
I know. We'll wrap it up.
what's so bad about glittering? I don't know. It's cool. I think it's awesome.
You know what though? I knew when I met you, you would be in Team Edward.
Yeah, but I don't know yet. So we'll see.
You're a Team Edward.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
I did see I knew. You know what I said? If I watched that when I was younger, I would have loved it. I know I would.
Yeah.
And I would model myself after Edward.
100%.
I would have.
You'd have the
I want to
spikes
be
in
the
front.
gentleman
Yeah.
guy, the weird eccentric,
Dapper, yeah,
staring at you and just be like,
a little bit like, yeah, brooding, curious, mysterious.
mysterious.
But we put that to bed.
We did.
That's no longer
We did.
you.
No more. Now I'm like,
Yeah. Let me ask you a question before. Oh, no, I asked you a question. Pieces of art.
ask for
so
it,
that's
dude. It's fine. Well, let me do a serious one.
Yeah.
It was a serious one. It's good. I don't know. I really don't know.
that's fair.
I don't.
Not taking it
It
much.
hasn't been
art.
much. I haven't. I have to take in more.
I'm thinking too. I don't even.
Yeah, right. That's sad.
Asghar Farhadi. I'll say
Who's that?
he's an Iranian filmmaker, and I've gotten into Iranian
I saw you
film.
posted that.
Fantastic,
Really?
dude. The guy's a G.
I respect you watching other shit.
Dude. When I watched it, when I watched the first couple of his things, I was like, "It's me."
Really?
Well, just my temperament, the way I like telling stories. It's like family drama stuff,
Really?
like human issues, but set in the Middle East with different laws and different regulations and like different
Whoa.
stakes.
That's probably crazy.
But bro, like simple shit, very simple, very deep. Stakes are high,
Yep.
and the characters are so believable. Great acting.
Mm.
I'm like, bro,
Come on,
this
man.
was here the whole time.
Yeah.
And
I'm
now
telling you, bro,
I'm going back.
All over the world.
Well, now I'm going back into Middle Eastern film, and I'm like looking at these Iranian filmmakers, and I'm like,
That's awesome.
there's like a whole new like well of film just opened up to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm telling you, bro. Once you can get past some subtitles, dude, the
oh,
world
it's the
is
best, man.
world is yours, man.
I can't
There's
believe
so
how
much, man.
Mike. I can't believe how good they are.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
They're so good.
I'm telling you, bro. All over the world.
And I'll say this: they're lapping us.
100%.
They're lapping us.
100%.
We care too much about money and shit and like Hollywood and stuff. They said it's about the story and the art and moving people.
Yeah.
And their stories are fucking
And there's
lapping
no
us.
lying about that.
And they're getting better. They're getting better at it.
I believe it. I do.
Yeah, bro.
It's a sad thing for
It's, you know what?
American movies.
Other side of the coin.
Mhm.
Opportunities here, bro. How do we get better at telling stories? Now, let's get better at doing the same thing. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not help our people with our art like they do with theirs?
Yeah.
And they help us with theirs.
Yeah.
We can help other people in the world with ours.
I hope that my
Instead
view.
of Beetlejuice 7. And that's it.
I hope my last thing I say is I hope my view on the bleakness of industry and all this stuff goes away, and I try to make something again.
Oh, me too, bro.
You know, because it's been really I haven't been feeling it at all
Mhm.
in a long time
That's fair.
to create much.
Yeah.
I haven't created in a while.
That's okay, I
You know?
think.
Yeah.
I think like when it's time, you'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll do it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're taking in life right now.
I know that that's one part that I'm like, it's in the back of my mind. I'm like, man,
You may tell a story or write songs or whatever about this moment you're going through.
yeah,
Like creative dullness where there's nothing
yeah,
moving you to do shit, or a creative depression.
Yeah.
And to fight against it.
Yeah.
To remind a dude like you, like, don't give up.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You may need to go through this moment to experience, like, to get that going.
yeah,
It's all for a reason.
definitely.
Yeah. Nothing's wasted.
Mm.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro.
dude, you were here podcast. Haven't said that in a while. Realest podcast in the game.
Realist.
Guys, we love you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell. And we'll see you in the next one. My name's Mike. I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another. Boom.
Okay, now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to.